My name is Greg Smith. Our company is called HSC Organics, and what we do is manufacture an organic product that replaces normal fungicides, which are severely polluting our planet and killing things in the earth. Our product does a multitude of things that they sell individual products that are synthetic for now. But if you use our product, you can eliminate the use and reduce the use of a lot of things that are going in the ground that are not good. Because the only way to stop the runoff is to stop putting the things in the ground that cause the runoff. I had sold my other business and retired at 40, and I had this thing on my lawn that I didn't know what it was, and I was phoned in and found out it was called a fairy ring. So I said to the garden center, I'll come over to get something for that. And they just laughed and said, there's nothing you can get for fairy ring that works. He says, if you can ever come up with something, your pockets won't be deep enough to hold the gold. So after phoning around for about 30 days to PhDs everywhere, all over the world, I found out they all had the same answer. There is nothing. On the 30th day, I was sitting in my local pub having a sandwich. A guy walked in I hadn't seen in 10 years. I said, so with the city? He goes, yeah, but I just started working part-time for a guy who looks like he came up with something for fairy ring. Do you know what that is? I said, what? I kicked the chair out, sat down, bought him lunch. Then I met the guy who had come up with this. So I acquired this rudimentary product from him, and then we turned around and found out how to make it into a concentrate, because we were shipping huge barrels of this stuff to, using it raw. So we just basically changed it and improved it, put humic acid in it, which is excellent for Florida soils because it's all sand. And that's how we came up with a cure for fairy ring. What made me reach out to the Florida SBDC at USF is I was sitting at my desk one day, and I was pondering about how I'm going to get this to the next level, and an ad came on TV for the Florida SBDC at USF. And I thought, well, what have I got to lose here? So I picked up the phone and called them. And the next thing I know, I heard from Pablo. And Pablo did an export marketing plan for us. It has lists and lists of companies. It has all kinds of information in there that you can use to build your export business, and information on where to go through the SBDC to talk to the government about getting some financing for what you're doing. It's all laid out in there. Since I've been working with the Florida SBDC at USF, the way our company is growing is we're making a multitude of connections, and it gives us a lot of credibility. We have our man down in the Dominican Republic because of the American consulate, along with the Florida SBDC of USF, had put together one heck of a program, and they arranged for us to meet specific target market vendors that we wanted to reach. And so that worked out fantastic, and we came back with 11 names. We're reaching out now to large chemical companies in Europe, where they're changing the laws quicker than they are in the States, and it's starting to get momentum. And because I have the Florida SBDC of USF working with me, I'm quite confident in being able to do business out of the country and have the right people in place to make sure that things go well for us and we stay out of trouble.